So, guys, it's been about 3 weeks since we last had a Realm Royale update, and stuff, it's starting to get a little bit stale out there, you might say. But I was looking through the comments for a little bit of inspiration on what we could make a new video on, and I noticed one reoccurring word or set of words that would pop up pretty frequently, and that is Apex Legends. Yeah, you guys have been leaving your comments en masse for a little bit of demand of a certain Apex Legends. Apex Legends, I like a game. Apex Legend. Apex Legends. I used to play this game every day, then Apex Legends came out. You don't play Apex? One gameplay. Apex Legend, Let's see some Apex Legends. You gonna play Apex? Will you try Apex? Realm Royale's really cool game. Have you tried Apex? Play Apex. You gonna try Apex? Apex Legends. Are you going to play this game? Okay, alright, I'll play Apex Legends. I hear you guys. I can understand why you guys want me to play it as well. It's not as if there's many other people making YouTube videos on Apex Legends right now, so let's jump into it.
Oh, digital threat, but nothing else. Okay, cool.
Your smoke blocked my vision. He somehow still hit me. Two of them.
One's down. Stop. I hear them in this building, I think? I'm sure I hear footsteps.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Yeah, they just slid behind it. They're
Behind the
behind it.
building.
Come, dildo. On.
Not one.
Behind us.
She's super low.
One.
Nice. Oh, GG's. So, being honest, that was actually quite a lot of fun. I did have a good time playing Apex Legends. In fact, that wasn't the only game I've played, and if you do want to watch that full gameplay, we're gonna try and aim for 1,000 likes. So if this video gets 1,000 likes, I'll upload the full gameplay of that match you just watched without all the fast forwarding and the jump cuts. If you guys let me know in the comments down below, we can continue to upload more Apex Legends gameplay in the near future as well. But getting into the comparison and the title of the video, Apex Legends versus Realm Royale. Now, full disclaimer, obviously I have played a lot more Realm Royale than I have played Apex Legends, so maybe I have a bit more, well, I'm not saying maybe, I definitely have more of a bias towards Realm Royale. This is primarily what my content has been about for the past year, it seems. But there are definitely some things that I can see and enjoy in Apex Legends that Realm Royale doesn't currently have, and hopefully they can take some inspiration without just, being accused of being a ripoff. So number one, the ping system. The ping system in Apex Legends is so flippin' good. It's so amazing. Being able to tell your teammates without needing to be in comms with them as well. You don't have to be in Discord, just to ping something and say like, hey, this is here, and they can ping it and say, yeah, I want that. It's awesome. Yeah, to be able to tell where people, be able to tell your team where enemies are as well, incredibly useful. I really, really like the ping system. We also have the hot drop system in Apex Legends as well. Now, I don't have too much experience with this, but basically the concept is that there is, at the start of each game, there's like, hey, this area, it's gonna have good loot in it. If you wanna go and get some guaranteed high rarity loot, it's a really good way to encourage people to go to different areas of the map, and I think Realm Royale could definitely benefit from that. Can you imagine if there was a hot drop area in Badlands every now and again, people would actually drop there? Right now it's just crossing and Lumberfall all the time, it feels like, so yeah, to have a hot drop area, I definitely would like to see that come into the realm. Obviously, it is very well polished. It's it's a full game. It's not in beta, it's not in alpha like Realm Royale is, but it is a really well polished game, barely any bugs. I know a lot of you have been telling me, sorry Baggins, I went to go play Apex because I just can't play Realm Royale right now, and I understand you. But fingers crossed that will be a thing that will be fixed in the near future. I'm also going to make an argument that it's probably the best first-person Battle Royale I've ever played, probably because it's the only first-person Battle Royale I've ever played, but looking at this compared to how Blackout looks and the price tag associated with Call of Duty Blackout, it's just a free version and what seems to be a better game that is more up my alley, so yeah, it's definitely got that going for it. I really like the ultimate abilities in the game. Now, I pretty much only played Lifeline, but I've obviously seen the ultimates from other characters that people are using on the enemy team and people are using on my team. They seem pretty impactful in the gameplay. They massively change up the fights, and even though there's long cooldowns on the abilities, it does feel like they have impact. I feel like that's what Realm Royale is trying to do, but right now it just feels like for a lot of the abilities, they have a long cooldown, but they don't really do that much, with the exception of like a handful. So I feel like Realm either needs to step into that as well and like make the abilities as powerful as they are in Apex, or just have the abilities available more often. Two other things that I really like about Apex Legends is the communication. So again, going back to the ping system, but the voice comms of, you know, talking about when you're reloading, enemy over there, doing this, doing that. It's really easy to communicate with your teammates. You don't even need to have a Discord or Xbox Live Party Chat or PlayStation Chat, any of that. You can just, you know, communicate with your team pretty effectively without saying a single word. That's very nice. And also the movement is incredibly good in Apex Legends as well. Sliding down the hills and jumping, ducking around corners. It's just, again, a very well polished experience. However, going into my court, the Realm Royale court, things that are in Realm Royale that I miss when I'm playing Apex Legends, but I don't necessarily think would make sense. The disenchanting of gear, and then taking those shards and using them at a forge to make yourself new weapons. So rather than just looting weapons, actually being able to create new weapons and abilities at the forge. The chicken mechanics, so rather than just when you're down relying on your teammates who sometimes don't care about you, especially if you're playing with randoms, the chicken mechanic, it just really feels nice in Realm Royale, albeit sometimes a bit frustrating looking at you, 5-second chicken revive timer and Ferrari chickens. Having the choice to be able to swap your abilities rather than just being locked into one ability for the whole game does feel very nice as well. You know, if you kill an enemy warrior, you can pick up that healing shout. Whereas if you're a lifeline and you kill a Gibraltar, you know, you're still stuck with your lifeline ability. So that feels pretty good to be able to swap mechanics on the fly. Definitely missed having that when, you know, I'm playing Apex and I'm not playing Realm Royale. The talent system in general, being able to customize how your characters play. The characters or the classes in Apex Legends are very solidly locked in. Like they do this thing and they only do that thing. Now, from a design standpoint and a balance standpoint, that is pretty awesome. Like it's a lot easier to play around because you know exactly what you're going against when you play against that class. Whereas in Realm Royale, there's like 2 or 3 different ways to play each class. But I do like that diversity and not immediately knowing what the enemy's going to be doing. I do actually like that customization and the variance that it brings to fights. And of course, Realm Royale has the third-person perspective as well. Now, I've been thinking about this third person versus first person. I do actually like both of them. I played a lot of Overwatch, I played a lot of Paladins. I've also played a lot of Smite in the past as well. Smite is originally what got me into Realm Royale, or got me into Paladins, which then got me into Realm Royale. I feel like Realm Royale is more of a battle royale for people who play MOBAs, people who play League of Legends, and people who play World of Warcraft. Obviously, World of Warcraft, not a MOBA, but an MMO. And then Apex Legends is more akin for somebody who plays CSGO or Halo. So again, you can be somebody who plays both. I've played both, you know, Smite, the MOBA, the third-person MOBA, and then I've also played a little bit of CSGO, and I played a lot of Overwatch, but I do think that is 2 camps of players who typically stick to that genre. And I guess right now Apex Legends is appealing. They have the bigger genre of gamers, probably because they have the more polished game, and the marketing push was so awesome for Apex. But one thing as well to note about Realm Royale is you can actually play solo and duos in Realm Royale. You can only play 3-man squads right now in Apex, which I don't know if that's something they want to change in the future, but that's definitely one of the merits for me of playing Realm Royale right now. Now, I know you guys are going to be like, well, but you're just playing against bots all the time, Baggins. It's better to play squads because it's just all humans. Sure, you got me, but I'm just giving my own perspective on things. And you know, if we imagine a world where there aren't any bots, obviously Apex Legends doesn't have any bots, and it's got more than enough players that would never need bots right now, but they still only have 1 game mode, whereas Realm Royale has so many less players, and yet they still have 3 different game modes. So is it just down to the class system and the balancing? I don't really know. I'm sure there's an answer out there as to why Apex Legends is 3-man squads only. But obviously that's something that I do miss, being able to play solos or being able to just play duos. So yeah, that's it in a nutshell, guys. Apex Legends versus Realm Royale. Personally, I enjoy Realm Royale more. And I know, wow, big shocker, Baggins, the guy who makes YouTube videos and streams Realm Royale prefers Realm Royale more. But for the reasons I listed, and like I say, I will continue to play Apex Legends. Whether you guys want YouTube videos on it or you want me to stream it will depend upon how you guys respond to this video. Like I say, 1,000 likes and I'll happily throw up some gameplay of Apex Legends for you guys. If there's not 1,000 likes, then message taken. You know, I'll stick to my Realm Royale here on the channel. But yeah, I will play some Apex Legends in my spare time. but Realm Royale will still be the #1 Battle Royale in my heart. As always, guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you go ahead and click that like button. If you want more video game content from the channel in the future, go ahead and click subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.